Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to say thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Rolando Gultom from Jakarta Smart City. And if you want to know more about Jakarta Smart City, you can download application called Jaki. You can download on Play Store or App Store. So today we will present our paper at an international conference on information technology and digital application, or ICIPDA 2020. The title of our paper is Developing a Framework for Self-Isolation App, a case study from Jakarta COVID-19 mitigation. So here our outline presentation today consists of introduction, methodology, result, discussion, and the last is the conclusion. And the reason why we conducted this study is that the world is facing a pandemic COVID-19, which has spread across the world, including Indonesia, especially Jakarta, with the highest prevalence of experienced challenges. Unfortunately, due to limited services in the terms of capacity of medical personnel and the isolation room, the monitoring process of all COVID-19 suspects could not be accommodated. So it led the COVID-19 suspect must be isolated themselves at home. But the self-isolation at home cannot provide a guarantee of the optimal prevention of the spreading from the coronavirus due to the lack of supervision of the medical workers. Therefore, developing an appropriate self-isolation app is continuing concern in handling COVID-19. So this study proposed a conceptual framework in building self-isolation app in which such a framework can inspire other cities to consider the implementation of the self-isolation app. So this is our methodology studies. Initially, the process of developing a self-isolation monitoring systems starts from observing the requests of medical personnel as a problem owner. And next, the recruitment process for participants was carried out by using existing connection via verbal Zoom invitation or official invitation letter. And then a group discussion via Zoom was held between the Jakarta Health Office and private sectors. Then the study using focus group discussion or FGD and in-depth interviews as the instrument for data collection of qualitative research. And finally, the result of focus group discussion and in-depth interview will be mapped and analyzed in the design thinking method so that it can reduce the bias and obtain innovative works for the next study. So here our demography of our participant. The selected participants consist of health and technology professional as well as medical doctors, system and IT development experts. And also our respondents not only from government sectors, but also private sectors. And the study applied a design thinking approach from Stanford. There are 5 phases in the design thinking approach, which is an iterative process that has many detailed steps and intensive interaction with end user, as you can see at our table here. And then here our conceptual framework. This study introduced a conceptual framework in the form of system diagram. It begins with the problem owner. It is medical personnel from Jakarta Health Office, which has a goal to conduct a collaboration with private sectors that have competency in digital technology to develop self-isolation monitoring app for COVID-19 suspects. Then all the stakeholders collaborating in framing the supportive policies to be considered in this model under Jakarta Governor regulations. Further, the proposed framework consists of 3 main elements: input, process, output models. The first, for the input variable, is verified by the assumption that the number of COVID-19 suspects, the number of medical personnel, and the capacity of the isolation rooms will be following the current trend that is independent of the process. And then next, the process as the second aspect is divided into 5 phases, which will be discussed deeper later. The last aspect, the output, is about suspect that can be isolated independently according to the health protocols and well monitored using the developed application. So here the first phases, it is emphasis phases. We try to empathize to our problem owner, which is medical personnel. However, the impact of COVID-19 makes the medical personnel need to provide extra services to the suspects, even they have a high risk COVID-19 exposure. From that perspective, the medical personnel is overwhelmed by the increasing number of the suspect treated every day. And next is define pace, which begins with identifying the actual problem and trying to find the needs and requirement of the problem owner. Data were gathered from brainstorming activity and it was mapped into the customer journey map. In summary, the customer journey map confirms that the medical personnel feels overwhelmed due to the lack of medical staff and inpatient room capacity. After understanding the problem, we formulate that there are 5 needs from medical personnel, which are collecting self-isolation data, monitoring suspect condition, tracking the suspect, communicating with the suspect, and then the last one is scheduling a suspect to come to the nearest public health center. And the next is the ideation from the various problems that we have been outlined. Then the ideation phase begin with the focus group discussion activity between participants to brainstorm the new self-isolation process based on digital technology. So here our to-be process for the self-isolation app. As you can see, the first user needs to create an account with the ID number to register on the application, and then the user data will be verified, and then user have to fill out the form provided as monitoring process, and the daily data will be automatically recorded in Jakarta Health Office system. And then if needed, the application also allows for two-way communication between suspects and public health center officers for further treatment. And based on that business process, a solution requisite is formulated as the features that will be included in the application. There are 7 features that have to develop in this application, which are suspect database, daily monitoring form, geotagging, chat room, panic button, daily notification, and test scheduling. So the next phase is designing a prototype, which includes a self-isolation monitoring and reporting system. In this phase, we develop a prototype into 2 types of the app design, which are mutually integrated with our 7 features. The first one is a mobile application, which will be used for the suspect or patient app. And the second one is public health centers officers or Gugus Tugas apps. And that's the next phase after completing the prototype is an implementation phase, which will be started by pilot testing activity for selected medical personnel at the public health center. The application then will be introduced to the medical personnel and also disseminated to the public. Surprisingly, testing phase revealed that people visited public health center only check up their health condition. On the other hand, this activity can be conducted by the self-assessment monitoring form in this application. So, in this study, we find some related works only focus on technical issue and less on raising the holistic view of management and governance perspective. It differs from our results presented here. Confirms that the use of design thinking method that facilitates the holistic view of management perspective to make an understanding not only how to create an app, but also support the policies, advocate the macro level initiative and micro level strategies that commonly ask from the managerial level in the organization. And the study has several implications. The first one is for private sectors. For private sectors, collaboration with the government sectors give more value added to strengthen the company branding due to gaining a collaboration license from the government to their portfolio. And the second one is for government sectors. The present research raises the possibility the smart collaboration improves the way of serving the public using technology, harness innovation to improve the outcomes, and engage young entrepreneurs who run the startups in technology sectors to meet evolving needs. And the last one is research for the researcher. This paper can provide the needs, features, and guidelines to develop the COVID-19 self-isolation monitoring app through the design thinking approach. So, to sum up, we conclude that this paper has also shown that the smart collaboration of government sectors and private sectors is playing a significant role to use technology as solution to help the problem owner finding the key features of COVID-19 self-isolation apps, such as suspect database, daily monitoring form, geotagging, chat room, test scheduling, panic button, and daily notification. And overall, this paper strengthened the idea that the government sector should increase the collaboration with private sectors using a design thinking approach that needs willingness from private sectors to be flexible, aligning their business process to a government sector's requirement. And also, the last one is a useful conceptual framework can support the next step of modeling in any government service sectors. Further research should be carried out to build an extension model of the design thinking approach to get specific quantitative and qualitative results. And further studies need to be carried out more validated and verified quantitative methods. So I think it's all from me. Thank you very much. And we return to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rolando. We already have a question for you here in the chat.
Yes.
About the data collection. Can you please explain the criteria to select the candidates to participate in the design thinking phase?
Okay. Select the criteria. Oh, sorry, I will share screen again. Okay, for the criteria, for our study, because we collaborate with our technology startup, and then our medical personnel from Jakarta Health Office. So there is the first thing that we think is we use our link or our apa ya namanya, our resource at Pemda or Jakarta Health Office, and then we match our participants from technology sectors such as Alinamed, and then some of them that I forgot. Sorry for that. So that's from me.
The question is from Ahmad Arif Munaji. So Ahmad, if you have further question about that, feel free to ask him directly. You can unmute yourself. Is the answer sufficient enough? Ahmad, are you still here?
Maybe I would like to add from 20, I forgotten how much the participants selected. From 20 or 25 participants is selected 18 participants for this study, because there are our technology startup cannot accommodate the requirement of Jakarta Health Office. So the requirement of Jakarta Health Office should be accommodated for the startup companies. Moderator. So as you can see, the doctor or IT expert, it's all from our respondents.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rolando. I think your answer is sufficient also for Mr. Ahmad. Thank you. Your research is very interesting and very useful. Yeah, hopefully this pandemic will be over soon.
Okay, thank you very much.